again, like I said, you saw what we're capable of in the first half offensively. You saw what we're capable of in the second half defensively. We just got to put the game together in a more complementary fashion because that's what we're capable of.
Brew, your grade for the Cowboys, and with a quick introduction of, although we were fond of you awkwardly trying to pull out a large letter and then revealing it as you tried to put it on the desk, Hobbs has come up with a new system with a large question mark.
I do like this better. This is easier. Let me say this first. Last night for me was like going to a movie you have no expectations for.
Oh.
You think, we'll see. Not really excited about it. I'm not expecting much. Then you go, and even if it's solid, it's like, I really enjoyed that. I wasn't expecting to at all, and it was really good.
Love it.
You're pleasantly surprised. And last night, Cowboys, I was pleasantly surprised by the way they played. Now, I don't want this to come off as a negative. Some people take it that way. I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it in a condescending way. It's just the truth, and everyone who watched that game felt it. They might not admit it, but inside they felt it.
Well, the game went kind of exactly how I said it was going to go. So it's not exactly how I felt.
Well, maybe he won't agree with you. Yeah, you might be one of the few on earth that doesn't agree with this. The Cowboys got a moral victory last night.
Oh, I do agree with that.
They got a moral victory last night. So, Cowboys, good for you. Attaboy. Attaboy. I expected you to get run over.
Yes.
I expected you to not be able to run the football. You ran the football. And let's keep it real. If C.D. Lamb could catch the football, and I know he's a great receiver, but I'm paying you what? $34 million?
Yeah.
Third highest, fourth highest, whatever he is in the receiver. And forget, not even the diving one.
No.
There were a few others that's critical.
That one right there, I think they win the
that
game.
Was 3rd and 10? Yeah. Was that third? Yeah, I mean, if he catches the football, Miles Sanders, nice throwback run on that 49-yarder. You did get caught by a linebacker, but still, if you don't fumble, they probably win that game. So they played well. Kenny Clark made his impact felt against the run. Mm-hmm. I thought, Nick, even as Dallas was stacking the box at a lot to slow down Saquon, their cornerbacks, they guarded. I mean, they obviously didn't get exploited by A.J. Brown and
Devontae
Smith.
They were in zone the whole time.
So, their defensive backfield did a good job. So, I was impressed. I'm not going to go overboard because Dak, as good as Dak was, and I heard he was perfect. I heard on the air earlier he was perfect. He wasn't perfect. He had a 74 passer rating. He almost, Quinyon Mitchell, work on your hands. Get some gloves if you're not wearing them. Catch the football, you got an interception. B. It was a B.
I don't know why that even is funny.
I don't either, man. That's my grade.
It's just a lot, and I love the analysis. It was just a lot of lead up to that.
When I was in college,
sorry,
the best grades were explanation grades.
No, they were.
You got an A minus. Here's why.
No, bro,
that was good.
I thought it was great. I'm gonna quickly, if I may, give out individual grades to people involved in the game.
This will take all day.
No, I'm going to do it quick because I know we want to get to Jalen Carter. So I would have given Dak an A. I don't care about his stats because the reason the yards weren't higher, not just the CD drops, the Pickens DPI. You know what I mean? And so like that to me.
Remember, I couldn't give him an A because Quinyon Mitchell should have had a pick in the fourth quarter.
Yes, I mean, it would have been a good play. I agree with you. I understand that. I also thought Dak escaping the rush. There was a time Jordan Davis had him. I thought Dak made some really good plays. And I think Dak keeping his composure when he got spat on before the game plays into it. But we'll get into that in a second. I would give Brian Schottenheimer an A-.
Yes.
I thought, and I was, coaches talk about the motions and the tight formations is exactly right. CD is the opposite of Dak. I don't care about his stats that they were good. I give him a D. You know what I mean? Like
7 for 110.
I might give him an F.
Yes. And I'm sorry. But then, can I just?
You're one of the best receivers in the league.
You gotta make those catches. I'm not going to kill him on the dive. But the other ones,
two, come on.
And then Lastly, and I'm just going to continue. I've already planted this flag. I'm either planting it deeper or another one. I'm giving George Pickens an F, and I'm reminding everyone he is not a winning player. George,
why?
Well, okay. So he had no impact in the game other than the drawing the DPI. He, at one point in the end zone, tried to catch a ball, didn't, and then tried to grab the knee and trip the defender and then let go. And then after, and there's a good cut-up of this going around, after not doing anything in run blocking the entire game, at one point decided to just take Reed Blankenship's head off and get a 15-yard penalty when you're in the red zone. I'm telling you guys right now, if in game one of a contract year with a new team, he's already loafing, getting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, that's not going to work.
I agree with all of that. I wouldn't give him an F, though.
Okay.
I mean, the PTI was a big play.
The DPI.
Or DPI.
Say it again?
He had that catch.
Yes, he had one catch.
Yeah,
okay.
he had three catches, right? 3 catches, 30 yards or something like that. I mean, I hear you. I didn't think he'd make an impact. I said that yesterday, which is surprising considering.
Well, they put Mitchell on him. They did the opposite of what I thought they would do.
All right, we got to get to Spitgate. Dak revealed later in the broadcast that Dak spat near Jalen Carter. Now, in that angle, it looks a little closer than it was in real life. Then he smiles. Then Jalen Carter, that makes it a little more obvious, spits on Dak. Jalen's tossed. Maybe more discipline coming. Here's Carter and Dak postgame.
It was a mistake that happened on my side, and it just won't happen again. So I feel bad for just my teammates and the fans out there. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for my family also.
I probably spit 1,000 times throughout the game. He was trolling, I guess you could say, trying to mess with Tyler Booker. I was just looking at him. I was right here by the 2 linemen, and guess I needed to spit, and I wasn't going to spit on my lineman, and I just spit ahead. But I would say he was back there where Jory was in that sense, and he asked, or he goes, "You trying to spit on me?" And at that point, I mean, I felt like he was insulting me. Like I wouldn't spit on somebody. I'm damn sure not trying to spit on you. Like we're about to play a game.
And you can see the distance here, which I think is an important piece. Like, so Dak, when Dak spits is right there. And then, because the overhead angle or the other angle looks like they're much closer. Right. And then is when that happens. All right, listen. What Dak did happens all the time. Like, the idea of, because Jalen Carter's not supposed to be where he is. Like, you're not supposed to be across the line. And it is, I will hand up, say this. I have at some point in my life, maybe multiple times, been like to show disgust with you. I'm talking about as a much younger person. Show disgust, spit on the ground. Like that you agree, Brew? Correct. Yes.
I still spit on the ground sometimes.
No, but I'm saying, yeah.
To show disgust.
Yeah. So what Dak did, I don't think is outside of full bounds of certainly NFL society, much less polite society. What Jalen Carter did, I am here to tell you, I think Brew would have fought it. And I think that for a lot of people, it is maybe okay. And for the context of the one rule change the NFL had this offseason was we're cracking down on taunting and taunting adjacent things. It is the first play of the first game, and the guy, and maybe this shouldn't matter, but the optics of it does, who's one of only 6 or 7 guys in the league to have that really cool insignia on his patch, which is the Walter Payton Man of the Year, and he's also the league's highest paid player and the quarterback for the league's biggest team. You walk over into his huddle and spit on him. It's maniac behavior, flatly. And it would not shock me if he gets suspended for the next week. I think because this happened 2 seconds into the game, they might look at it like he's already been suspended. If it happened with a minute left in the game, I would have expected him to be suspended. But it's insane behavior.
Look, I agree. I mean, and I hate to say it, and I'm not a mind reader or anything. Jalen Carter doesn't look like he understands the gravity of it. He's obviously sorry he got suspended, but
or
just
kicked out.
Yeah, kicked out. Yeah,
I think the win helped.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I just, whatever the case, I don't think Dak was trying to bait him, because that's been a theory out there. If he was, then so be it. But I don't think he was, because I don't think you expect another person to spit on you, no matter what you do. Like you said, I'm sure players spit on the field all the time. And so there's no excuse. How I would handle it if I'm the Eagles. And apparently, I read in the reports, Jalen Carter did apologize to his teammates, talk to them during the game. You know, they had the long break and everything. So that's good. But if I'm Nick Sirianni, I meet with Jalen, and I just reemphasize to him, look, man, we need you. I mean, you saw we almost lost the game. You are too important to be doing things like this. And not only that, you can't be throwing a punch at somebody. Don't kick a play. Like, anything related to you cannot do any of that. You are too great of a player and too important to this team. I would then have him go apologize. You know, again, if it needed, apologize to the teammates. Now, if I'm the Eagles, I don't suspend him. Like you said, I view he was basically suspended for that game. And I'm just keeping it real. We got the Chiefs coming up.
And they need him.
Now, if the league, I'm taking the approach of the league suspending him like I did with Rashee Rice. If the league wants to say you get a game because it's a horrible look for all the fans watching, the kids watching, then, hey, it is what it is, and I'm not going to complain about it.
It'd be hard to feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Can I add one more thing?
I don't think he will get suspended, but I won't fight it.
Strategically, I would apologize to Dak via the Eagles PR to try to mute any discipline.
Yeah, but the other strategy side, I know we have to go. Game 1, Chiefs-Lions 2 years ago. Jawan Taylor keeps lining up behind, and it's like, and the whole world's watching, and there was a target on him from the rest of the year on that penalty. Jalen Carter's always been in the margins as far as like unnecessary roughness and those types of things. It's what makes him so great. He now has a referee target on his back on all this stuff the rest of the year.
No, you're right.
There's no question
that
about
wasn't smart at all.
Coming up after the break, how much were the Cowboys missing Micah? Here, Jerry Jones, right here on FS1 and Fox Sports Channel on Sirius XM. A B. I thought that was